This is the Radiomaster Pocket, and in this video I'm going to unbox it, tell you my experience with it, all to decide if this is worth your hard-earned money. I want to make it clear I'm not sponsored by Radiomaster in any way. Alright, so in the box there's this bag, the radio, plastic stuff, the manual, some stickers, some of this little thing, and that's about it that comes with it. So I put it back in the box because I've been playing around with it for quite a while now. So yep. My experience with this radio has honestly been basically perfect. I've had very little issues. The only thing I do find is that the strap that goes around your neck, I don't really use that. I'm sorry for not putting it in the where I show you when I unbox it, but I don't really use that much because the radio is so light. I just hold it in my hands like this, compared to a bigger radio like the Boxer, where you actually want to have something around your neck so you can distribute the weight more evenly. The pros and cons of this radio, for me, there's a lot more pros than any other radio. I find the only thing now that I'm flying it in the around a lot that's a con is that there's 2 USB-C ports. When I was in the sim, I found that really nice because I could charge it and then fly it, and it was a lot nicer that way. But yeah, you can't make everything perfect, so I get that. And also, I wouldn't mind if you could have one more of these to do whatever you wanted with, like an extra scroll wheel that you can do to whatever function you want to do it to. That would be nice to have one more of those, I reckon. But for the price of $140, this radio, you honestly can't go wrong. It's just so cheap and the quality is so good. Even when you compare it to $300 radios, I find it still is very, very good. Seeing as I'm on a slightly tighter budget than the average person, there's zero issues for me with this radio, seeing as it's so cheap. It works fine. It doesn't have any of those issues that all of the cheap budget radios go for. Even if you've been in the hobby for a long time and you want to get something to travel around and be a smaller radio, or if you have smaller hands, this radio is probably the right radio for you. I have watched some videos on how durable this shell is, and honestly, those videos have been extremely durable as far as that goes. The only thing that might set some people back is having the maximum output power of 250 milliwatt. Some people might want 1000 or 1 watt instead of 250, but for me that's not an issue at the moment because I'm mainly flying tiny whoops and that I'm not going super far. So for me it's the perfect radio. For you, if you're in the budget section, this is the perfect radio for you. If you're in the budget section, remember. But if you're in the pro section, you might want to get something a bit more expensive, or you might just want to get this radio and put the extra money that you would have spent on the radio in batteries or a drone. This is the perfect radio for me. You might want a different radio. It's all up to the person, of course, and you should probably go and check out my channels as I'm going to be doing some crazy stuff in the near future. So, goodbye.